An Israeli drone has targeted a car in the city of Sidon in southern Lebanon, killing one person. The attack happened on the waterfront promenade, and it took place despite a ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon, which came into effect in late November and ended months of conflict between the Israeli army and Hezbollah. Zeina Khodr is in Sidon, joining us from there. And this attack, Zeina, happening a day ahead of a deadline in a ceasefire deal between Israel and Hezbollah.
Yes, we are at the site of that attack. The vehicle that was hit by an Israeli drone behind me. Forensic teams, the civil defense, they have arrived. According to Lebanon's health ministry, one person was killed. This is not the first attack of its kind since the ceasefire came into force in late November, a ceasefire that put an end to the deadliest conflict between Hezbollah and Israel. But like I mentioned, these attacks are continuing. Over the weekend, there was a similar attack in the South Lebanon village of Jazeera, where 3 people were killed. A car was hit. And according to the Israeli army, the people who were in the car were members of Hezbollah's drone unit. Israel believes it is not violating the ceasefire agreement by carrying out strikes like this one. We are being told to move away. As you can imagine, this is a main highway linking the Lebanese capital, Beirut, to southern Lebanon. So there are really no front lines. Israel carrying out this strike in broad daylight. There's traffic on the road, but very much a targeted killing. You mentioned the deadline for the full implementation of the ceasefire. Israeli troops remain in Lebanese territory. They are supposed to leave villages by February 18, but what we are hearing from Lebanese officials is that, yes, they will pull out of villages along the border, but Israel intends to remain in strategic positions on hilltops just a few meters inside Lebanon. So even though there's a ceasefire, this is an ongoing conflict. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu just yesterday said that Israel will continue to, quote, enforce the ceasefire because Israel does not have faith that the Lebanese army is able to disarm Hezbollah. So through attacks like this, Israel thinks it is further weakening Hezbollah. Not just Hezbollah, it's also been targeting groups allied with Hezbollah like Hamas.
Okay, thank you. Zeina Khodr reporting from Sidon in the south of Lebanon. Thank you very much.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.